boy.
You're going to sleep.
UMAR, AHMED, IFL TV, MTK Global. I think we just witnessed something special there, Frank.
I mean, 20 years old. That performance, unreal. So much more to come. It's going to be an exciting journey, isn't it?
People said that he can't punch. I think he shut a lot of people up tonight.
I don't know. Do you think he can?
Yeah, because that Moran was no mug either.
I know. But he was catching him from early on, and I think it was just a matter of time. But fucking unbelievable. So much more to come as well.
It's a big statement, but there's similarities there to Floyd Mayweather. There really is. Obviously, come out of that gym. But you can see there is a sort of young, pretty boy Floyd in him.
I think he's got everything though. He's got the personality. He's a nice kid. You know, he speaks well, and he's not like overly brash. If you get what I mean.
No.
He's quite a nice humble kid to talk to, and you know, it's going to be a fun journey.
He's obviously in a very exciting division. You've got Lomachenko right at the top, Teofimo Lopez, who've got a bit of history with him.
Ryan Garcia.
He's been ordered to fight Abdulayev as a final eliminator for Lomachenko, Luke Campbell. So he could be getting a title shot by next year, really.
Yeah. He wanted the title shot straight away. You know, he wanted that shot with the WBC. Obviously, it didn't happen, but there's no. I think it would be good for him to take some time to build his profile. You know, if it comes earlier, it comes earlier. But there's no rush. He's got years and years.
It was a big statement from Matchroom in the Zone to get Devin on board, and after tonight, must have really sunk in what you've actually got here.
Yeah. No, look, we've been looking at him for quite a while, speaking to him for a while, and he was a guy we wanted. So we're delighted to get him. You know, as you say, there were question marks before this from people who haven't seen much of him, but I think he proved a lot of people. You know, he proved to a lot of people what he can do just there.
Boxing clinic. Hrgović.
President.
Hrgović, what an animal he is.
I know, what a shot. And you know, Corbin's a tough guy.
Well, people said he's actually got a good chin.
Yeah, he has, but I think Hrgović is just an animal, like you say. He did the job. Michael Hunter as well.
Yep.
You know,
second round stoppage.
Yeah, Maldonado. I think he was the first person to stop him.
Well, I don't think Rivas didn't stop him.
Rivas went to points with him. So you know, he's had a long fight. I know he did a lot of MMA, but he's had 28 fights, something like that. I think Maldonado. Yeah. So you know, he's a tough guy. So great performance from those guys as well. And there's some it's an interesting time for the heavyweight division, and they're really putting their name out there for big fights.
Well, talking about big fights, Eddie said to me yesterday that he'd be happy for Hrgović to box on BT show with Joe Joyce, because Sam Jones is always asking for opponents for Joe.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there you go, Sam. I'm sure Sam, because he loves social media, he'll be straight on it. Sam Jones, how do you like it? Hrgović, Joe Joyce. Can even go on the left-hand side of the poster.
Obviously, Joyce has got a number on him in the amateur, so there's a bit of history
Very different
there.
stages of their career, I think. I think he was 20 years old, wasn't he? And Joe was 27. But you know, Joe's a great fighter as well. But that shows how confident Hrgović is in his abilities that he'd take a fight like that.
And Michael Hunter, he's not shy of confidence either, calling out Dylan White, Anthony Joshua.
I know. But he's had some good wins now. He had the Ustinov win, he had the Bacoli win. You know, so he's on the right route in the heavyweight division to get some big fights. And you know, with the other guys we signed, the likes of Gassiev, a few others, you know, it's exciting times for that division.
What is going on with Gassiev? Like, I know you got him and stuff, but when's he going to be out? Do you know?
We're just working it out now. He's probably going to box in July.
Right, okay.
Right. And Danny Oyulushinov as well. You know, it's time for him to move on to some bigger fights now. Next fight, he'll box in end of July, 10 rounds, some kind of international title. So it'll be good to see how he steps up when he's in with a high-level opponent.
Maybe his game will raise.
Yeah, I think it will. And a great fight as well with Jessica McCaskill.
Yeah, what a war that was.
What a war. She always... there's Kevin Rooney. Bye, Kev. Jessica McCaskill. And Nahi Sanchez, tough as always, but McCaskill always comes for a TV fan-friendly fight, isn't she?
Considering Usyk Takam was the main event for this, I think it was 3/4 full tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, we actually ran out of tickets.
Oh,
Yeah.
sold out then?
So people, but obviously people in and out. So, but yeah, it's always good when you run out of tickets. But I think I think overall it was a good show. The fact that obviously Usyk pulled out, unfortunately, I think it was a good night.
Yeah, main event. Yeah, main event topped it off. I mean,
Yeah,
just seeing him live, Devin.
Yeah.
It's a treat.
But I think it's going to be as I say, a long, fun journey. 20 years old, he's got 15 odd years in him to rule the business.
Now we rest up tomorrow and get ready for a huge
Coming
fight
to New
week.
York?
Yeah, travelling tomorrow, getting a train tomorrow.
What time are you going?
Midday.
Oh, I might go a bit late. I might catch a bit of sun.
Well, just because I'm going midday.
No, I might catch a bit of sun in the morning. Huge fight week next week. Massive. AJ's back. Big night. Ruiz is going to come, give it everything. It's going to be exciting.
Frank, just the last one. I asked Eddie this earlier. Deontay Wilder's not coming. Shelley Finkel is. Can you read anything into that? Should he be coming?
Doesn't have to do anything, does it? I mean, I think, maybe he just knows that if he comes, he'll get it put on him, and he may not have an answer for what. Not put on it, but as in, why don't you want the fight, or why aren't you taking the fight? And if he can steer clear of that, that might suit him because he may want to do other things.
But to be fair, if he's penciled in to fight Ortiz, which a lot of people are saying he is, then what's actually the real reason for coming? If he's already got fights lined up, then...
Has he?
Well, people are saying that the Ortiz rematch is done. Fighting Kalnaki after that.
He's got, if he's got his career mapped out, then that's fine for him. He doesn't have to do anything. But I think obviously if he was there, the question would just be, why aren't you taking the AJ fight? And it's probably easier to swerve that question if he's not there.
Anyways, it's going to be a good fight though. Obviously, it's been said to death, but Ruiz, in terms of the casual market, it might not look like the best fight just because of his appearance, but if you're in boxing, he's a really good fight.
It's a bit like my appearance, as in, why were you zooming in?
Have you lost weight?
Yeah.
I was just going to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Uma.
What, and Eddie's put on...
I've given it some to him. Maybe it's the dark colours that help.
You've come to America and lost weight.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
That's
I've been running. After the comments I got from the video I did with you.
Yeah, but they weren't even about your... That was just bizarre.
There was a lot of bizarre comments.
Have you bought Carl Froch onion battered rings yet?
What's that got to do with? Where did that come from? I don't even know what you're talking about. And then there was, to be fair, there were some nice ones on there, so thank you for the nice ones.
Alright, Frank Smith, thank you very much for your time this week.
See you in New York.
100%.
I want to come back as you when I die.
What?
I want to come back as you when I die.
Why?
Because you're just like living a life, aren't you? Kazakhstan 1 week.
You're travelling all the time as well.
I know, but I want to be you.
You want to be? I want to be Matchroom CEO. Anyways, Frank Smith, nice one.
You're going to sleep.